July 1st, 1954, the Hawk program actually began. And on June 22nd, 1956, less than 2 years later, we fired our first guidance flight, and it was a direct hit. When I first got the news, I let up a hooray, and then the whole place came up in arms and so forth. It said it was great joy throughout the company. Hawk was really the first total system Raytheon had to put together. We had to design the airframe, the rocket motor, the guidance system, the tracker, the acquisition radar, the battery control center, and the quality of Hawk got to be known worldwide because in the end, 23 countries adopted Hawk for their air defense system. There was a great camaraderie, great spirit. We'd work, some long hours, sometimes nights. Sometimes we worked throughout the night, and it was okay. We felt that attached to what we were doing. I'm proud of what Hawk accomplished because it really made us a systems contractor. I think after that we could handle systems, and have ever since.
Hawk has been deployed for 50 years to date because of the continuous improvements that have been made to it. These improvements have been made in partnership with the U.S. Army, U.S. Marine Corps, Raytheon, and our international users. These improvements have made Hawk the most successful air defense system in history.
As the system evolved through its various improvements, the customer, being the Army, knew what they wanted the system to do, but didn't really know what the art of the possible was from a technology standpoint. So Raytheon, I think, pushed the boundaries of the technology, and the customer kind of steered the process in terms of operationally what was needed, what made sense, so that we tended to, I think, focus the effort where the end user gained the greatest benefit.
Well, Raytheon makes a strong point today about mission assurance, about having no doubt in the capabilities of our systems. And if you followed the progression of Hawk, we started with the basic Hawk, and then we went to improved, and then we went to the Product Improvement Program, or PIP, Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3, and then there were some other modifications that took place beyond the Phase 3 capability. So there has been a long story of improvements and added capabilities to the Hawk system that was in the hands of both the U.S. Army and the U.S. Marine Corps, and then in the hands of our international partners around the world. So we have a system today that, although it has an old name, really has a lot of new features in it that make it reliable far beyond what was currently fielded to the U.S. Army initially.
Our NATO allies were very impressed with Hawk, to the point where they not only appreciated the U.S. Army's deployment of Hawk there as part of the 32nd Air Defense Command, but they also, a large number of our NATO allies, procured Hawk for their own defense, which not only complemented the U.S. presence there, but also provided them an inherent air defense capability for their own countries.
Today, we see threats such as unattended aerial vehicles and cruise missiles as being well within the capabilities of the system. And many of our international customers are looking for the Hawk system now to protect them against those type of threats, in addition to attacks by fixed wing or rotary wing aircraft.
From my perspective, I certainly don't know of another weapons system that is recognized throughout the world like Hawk is. And I think that is a great tribute to not only Raytheon, who builds it, we're very proud of that, not only to the countries that have trusted the system and bought it for their defense, but for the system itself. It is becoming a system that the world recognizes and has never let us down. It's always been there when we needed to use it.